To create a new dashboard, you go to your File menu and click the New button. You have to select a template, for instance, a dashboard template. You got report templates and others as well, but right now, just go with the dashboard template. You get an empty canvas like this, and you can start adding crosstabs to it, for instance. You get an empty crosstab. Make sure that you're on the right source data, the right cube. If not, the master cube, for instance, contains these dimensions and measures. But if you need to change the cube, just click the cube name and, for instance, go to the sales cube. Here we got these dimensions and some other measures available. And let's pick one of the measures here, like the equipment sales revenue. Just click it, it'll be added to the crosstab, and let's add a branch name dimension as well. You can see them both, and it's been entered here. And now you can simply fetch your data by the Thunderbolt icon. And now we're seeing data for those branches. Now let's go and add a second crosstab. So just click here, crosstab. And again, let's do with the equipment sales revenue measure. But maybe this time let's pick another dimension, like the customer state province dimension right there. And maybe even a second dimension as well. We got our time dimensions in the periods folder here. Got some journal periods, hierarchies, quarters, etc. But let's just go with the years. So I added those two dimensions to my crosstab. You can see the states, provinces here, and quite a lot of years on the horizontal axis. If you click this Define button, you can choose maybe to swap those two dimensions. So if you wanted years on the vertical axis instead and your states on the horizontal axis, you get like this. It's the same numbers, just a different presentation. You may even go here and resize your crosstab to be able to see a little bit more of these data. And we could also go and redefine and maybe even add both dimensions to the same vertical axis like this. And when I fetch data, we'll get a result like this. Let's add a bit of resizing to this one here, and then we can go and add a third crosstab. This third crosstab should be based on still sales revenue, but now another two measures, gross profit and gross profit percent, together with an equipment dimension, the equipment description, this one. And fetching data, we get it here. Now this crosstab is on top of the other one, so grab it by the blue crosshairs there, and you can move around with your crosstabs like this. And of course we can also resize this one here. So now we got a crosstab with 3 measures. Let's have a look at the number formatting here. The revenue, for instance, if we go here into properties and format numbers, we can change that. Instead of using the default that's coming from data warehouse, we can choose our own numeric format, like no decimals. So we see that on revenue. We can do the same thing with gross profit. So numeric format and no decimals. And for the last one, the gross profit percent, well, it is actually a percent, so why not format as a percent? So again, numeric format, and we got a percent formatting here, works in the same way as you may know from Excel. Multiply by 100 and add a percentage sign like this one.